What is up, Thunder Digest fam? We got the first live stream here on the channel for Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals against the Dallas Mavericks. It should be a good one today. At first I was thinking, you know what, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been on Mavericks Digest a bit for some of those live streams, and I thought about switching it up a bit today and, see if we could do a live stream of our own, and it should be a good one here as, it's tied 1-1. I think this is a crucial game. I think realistically, though, it's a crucial little stretch that we have away on the road against the Mavericks. I feel like if we don't come away with one, it could spell our downfall for a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit here, because falling down 3-1 is horrible in a series. Only, not a few teams can really come back from that, and we're young. I know Coach Mark Daigneault, a bunch of the other guys here for the Thunder said that, even though we're young doesn't mean, because of the inexperience, doesn't mean that we're immature and we can't go far. However, being down 3-1 in a series can really cause a few teams to kind of collapse under the pressure. That's why I feel like, at the very least, we need to go back home, series still tied 2-2, and then go back home, take that one in Game 5, go up 3-2. Because I think if we can just take one of these away on this little away stretch here in Games 3 and 4, we can definitely go on and win the series in 6 or 7. It's going to be tough to do it in 5 still. Only way that we can do that, realistically, that I see is if we somehow take both of these games here on the road in Games 3 and 4. But Mavericks are a tough team. Just because they're the 5 seed does not mean we can't take them lightly at all. They're one of the better teams in the NBA, I feel like, with their dynamic duo of Kyrie and Luka. Even though Kyrie had an off game the last time that he was out there on the floor, only 2 points, I believe, but he had 11 assists, which was really kind of going all over the place. He was just all over the floor, passing that rock around, and then Luka Doncic having a great game, and then all of a sudden, P.J. Washington going off. Tim Hardaway Jr. turning into prime 2018 New York Knicks Tim Hardaway Jr. when he was leading that team all the way, all the time. He was the only star player on that team at the moment. So it was kind of weird to see that Tim Hardaway Jr. come out again, which I don't know if that will happen this game per se, because that was kind of one of those games where it's like, man, he kind of remembered how to play basketball again. Same with P.J. Washington, a few of their guys. Kyrie Irving, usually their second option, wasn't the second option that game. He was more like the fifth option. He was having a horrible night shooting the ball. Luka Doncic, who's usually the first option, wasn't having a good night at all either. He was the second option. It was P.J. Washington the whole time, which, just being honest, I highly doubt we're going to see that kind of performance from him again. And we're going to talk about the Thunder now here. I know I'm talking about the Mavericks. Didn't really mean to hype them up there a little bit, but just being honest, this Mavericks team is tough. It's a tough team to play against. And so it's just one of those things where, hey, we'll see. I see the video's buffered a little bit. I wonder what's going on there. We're going to figure that out. As long as you guys can hear me, just say something. I'm going to try to get it figured out here. It'll be figured out. We'll see. But anyways, like I was saying while I'm going through this, the Thunder, we have a few things that we need to look at. Just being honest. Few things that we kind of have to do going forward is Josh Giddey's got to get more involved. He does. Josh Giddey does. He hasn't really been playing the best this series per se. Oh my gosh, my voice there. I got my little water for my Celsius pack in it next to me. That should help me keep me hydrated, keep the throat clear. But Josh Giddey is one of the key factors there. It looks like video's working again. I think so. It should get better while the stream goes, but Josh Giddey is one of the more important parts of this game, I feel like. If we can somehow get him going, if he can somehow turn into how he was playing in that month of May, in that month of April, I feel like we can easily take this series. The problem is, he has been playing well against the Mavericks. And I don't know if you guys saw the last video. I think the best way to go about it would be to have him coming off the bench, just this series at least. I feel like he does better against the Mavericks bench players as it is. So I just feel like maybe he should just sit the bench this game, all right? Be our 6th, 7th man. Have Aaron Wiggins or maybe even J. Will start in his place. Get a little bit more size for the boards. And, hey, I think we kind of got this series on wraps if that's the case. However, like I mentioned before, it's not an easy task. Let's be honest here. Mavericks are a tough team. They have Luka Doncic, who a lot of people believe he should have won MVP. If SGA wasn't in the runnings, he would have had my vote. I'm being honest. I think SGA should have been the MVP. I'm still going to ride and die by that. And video's buffering again for some reason. We'll figure this out. It'll get better as it goes. I feel like it'll get better. I understand, guys. I'm still at school. I'm still at college. I'm on the college Wi-Fi right now. A bunch of people are using it. It's senior festivities. People are graduating. I'm sure that has to deal with it a little bit. But anyways, like I was saying, it's just one of those things where this Mavericks team is tough. We just got to be straight up about that. It's tough. And something I noticed that I just kind of been following along with is this Mavericks team, they kind of live and die by the three ball. We saw it the first two games, really. First game, I don't think they even shot 30% from behind the arc, and we beat them by 25. The next game, they shot almost 50% from behind the arc, and they only beat us by 9. So I feel like that's kind of the reasoning for having Aaron Wiggins in the starting lineup ahead of Josh Giddey, per se, is because we kind of need we need good three-point shooting out there. That's what we need. We need some good three-point shooting to match what this Mavericks team is doing. And I feel like if we can somehow go close to 40% from behind the arc, I think we can win by 10 plus. I think so. We can win by double digits. Because, like I mentioned, this Mavericks team, they'll live and die by this three-point shot. And if they're on, they're hard to beat. But when they're not on, we can go back to how we usually play. Drive in, kick the ball out, all the good stuff, good basketball. Have SGA drive in, fade away Jay, get fouled, and one. J-Dub cutting through the rack, going insane in the fourth quarter. Chet Holmgren doing Chet things. Lou Dort sitting out there on the corner for pop-out, pick-and-pop three-ball. And we should be good to go. We should be good to go if that's the case. It's just a matter of actually seeing if this Mavericks team is going to be like that. Man, this stream is... It's got to be the school Wi-Fi, man. I'm just going to be honest. It has my ugly mug up there right now. We'll see if it gets better. Like I said, just because I'll be watching the game. I'll be giving you guys what's going on. As long as you guys can hear me, that's perfect. We'll try to make sure it's going. Everything's fine in there as we go along. But like I mentioned before, we'll see. There's a lot of factors going in this series. Hold on. Oh my God. Guys, I don't know about y'all. We're going to get away from basketball here for a minute. If you guys can eventually see this bottle I have up on here, because it shows I just have a frozen screen here. But I've got my Celsius packet in here with my water. Oh my gosh, greatest investment I have ever made in my life. First off, low calories. That's what I got to say. First off, low calories, great for you. Caffeine, healthy caffeine as it is, because I just love Celsius. Yeah, you guys saw that right there. I love it. It's amazing, and oh my, it's going to be keeping me going during this live stream. I can guarantee you that, because I slept horribly last night. Oh my gosh, it was a bad night of sleep. I got to get ready to pack up, guys. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is a little bit of a different setup if you guys have seen the Mavericks Digest videos, but I'm in the middle of cleaning up, packing. My room is almost barren. The only stuff I have up right now, I have my SGA signed shoes in the back that I'll be taking home with me because I don't trust the storage company with them. I got my jerseys up in the back, and really that's about all that's left in my room besides my bedding on the bed, as you can see there. But hey, we're going to get away from that a little bit now. Back to basketball. Back to what you guys came for here. Listen, it's a tough series. No one said it was going to be easy. Okay, I take that back. I said it was going to be easy after we won the first game, if we played like we did. We didn't play like we did in game 2. We didn't. It was not a great outing by us at all, because SGA was on, Jada was on every so often. Everyone else kind of, wasn't picking up the slack. Chet, not a great night from him from the field. 4 of 12, not great from him at all. Lou Dort could have done better. Josh Giddey did Josh Giddey stuff. Like, he's on one night, he'll give you a triple-double, then the next night, he's, Ben Simmons. What can you say? You got to love him for it. The bench could have done a little bit better. I thought J. Will played all right. Everyone could have done more, though, is the thing. Everyone could have done more. SGA was kind of carrying the load the whole time. And something I'm interested in you guys, a few of you guys that are in here right now, is just because I also asked on the post-game vid there too, just give me your guys' thoughts. I'm also interested in what you guys think that we didn't do well in Game 2, what we did do well, what we can carry on here in Game 3 and the rest of the series. So if you guys just, go ahead and tell me that so I can just read through. If you got comments about what I think the Thunder need to do here in Game 3, go ahead and drop them because it's almost game time. It should be starting in a few minutes here. I got the stream up on my gaming monitor. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just going to throw it on the Google score update and everything at the bottom, that stuff, because I just don't want my Wi-Fi to short circuit and then get yelled at by everyone here in the building wondering, oh, why is the Wi-Fi not working? Oh, so that sounded like, did that sound like any of you guys watch Jimmy Neutron? Did that sound like the teacher with the big nose from Jimmy Neutron? Anyone else, or is that just me? Am I just rambling here? Am I just like that? Jimmy. You know what I mean? Hey, what can you say? I'm trying to keep y'all entertained. But go ahead, let me know in the comments. What's something that you guys think that we need to do here in Game 3, especially whether that's Dort locking down Luka, focusing on some of their role players, because something I said that I thought they don't really, they don't really have great on the terms of OKC. And some other playoff teams here, they don't really have the greatest of, role players and bench players compared to what we have in OKC, I feel like. Especially offensively and defensively. They got a decent bench, don't get me wrong. They got a good bench. It's just, I don't think it's on the level of OKC. So something I think that we should probably do is if we can lock down some of their role players and just force Luka and Kyrie to kind of take over the show, we can live with them giving us 60 combined if we limit their role players and bench players to 20 this game. You see does that make sense to you guys at all? Do you guys think that would work? Just tell me. I'm seriously interested in what you guys think that the Thunder need to do today because this is a big game. This is a huge game for us, I feel like. Even if we lose it, we going down 2-1, I still feel like winning this game gives us a ton of momentum. I just feel like it almost feels like a must-win for us. I don't know how to explain it. It almost feels like a must-win game. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. See, we got Phantom in the chat. Phantom, dude, you're a legend. That's all I got to say. You're under every video. I love you, man. You're awesome. You keep on coming out to every single video, and it is... I live for it. When I see your comments, I go ballistic. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, man. So, glad you're here. Let's see, what else we got going on here? Chris, what's up, Chris? Hey, Rap News Digest, Ben. Hey, thank you, boss man, for letting this happen today. That's all I gotta say. You the man. Ben, evil genius behind the scenes. He's crazy. He goes nutty, working everything out for us here. This wouldn't exist without him. So little hats off, clap to Ben. You the man. Anyone else that we got in here? Anyone else, huh? Who's all here? That's really it. I'm sure it'll pop off more come game time. Sure it'll pop off more, more people will pop in. But like I was saying, anything else going on that we can talk about? Anything else regarding this game? Yeah, I think I kind of covered all my thoughts about this and everything. Yeah. Oh, we also got Celtics Cavs tonight. I feel like that's another good game that I'll definitely be watching after the Thunder win here in Game 3. I'm also curious if you guys who do you guys have winning now with Nuggets Timberwolves as well? That's something I'm interested in now, looking at it. After the Nuggets somehow won game 3 there on the road, in the margin that they did, that kind of surprised me. It kind of shows that the Nuggets still have life. I'm kind of interested. Who would you guys rather play in the second round? The Nuggets or Timberwolves? Me personally, I'd rather play the Timberwolves. I think we match up well against them. I think that's a better team to play against. Denver's always scary. They always are. I think Minnesota's way overrated. I think Minnesota is one of the most overrated teams in the league right now. Cool, Anthony Edwards. He's a great player. He's going to be top 10 next year for sure. He'll finish in that top 10 spot. He also has potential next year to finish top 5 in the league. But this year, people thought he should have been an MVP candidate. I was like, I don't see it. It's just he's got a great personality on the floor and everything. He has aura. That's probably one of the reasons why. It's just one of those things where I'm like, Cat, one of the most overrated big men in the league, I think. I might just be a hater. I could just be a hater, guys. I don't know. Am I? Am I just a hater? I think the Mavs are a better team than them. I do. I just Don't think Minnesota has what it takes. But they can shock the world. A lot of people said the same thing about the Thunder. Who's here? Dude, I'm probably going to mess up your name. Is it Kylan? Let me know. Phonetic spelling or something if you want to give me that. Kylan Pressgrove, what's up, man? Yep, Thunder up. Oliver. I think we're going to see Chet and J-Will on the floor together again. It's definitely a possibility. It would not surprise me at all if somehow J-Will's starting lineup. If you guys know what starting lineup is, I can probably find that real quick, honestly. They go to the Thunder page, see if they posted it already. Let me check that out. But it wouldn't surprise me if we see them on the floor quite a bit, especially if you see us losing in the rebound battle again like we were in the last game. I don't know if you guys noticed, they were getting a ton of second chance opportunities and offensive boards, and that's what kind of killed us because they got some good three-point shots off of those. So that can be one of those things where it's like, yeah, definitely could see J. Will and Chet again on the floor tonight. Would not surprise me at all. However, I'm kind of expecting, I would like to see more Aaron Wiggins. I like to see him getting 25 minutes a game right now, especially the way he's been playing, 25, 26 minutes a game. Because I looked at his per 48 minutes. He would be averaging, per 48 minutes, he's averaging 26 points per game, which is kind of insane. He's been going off lately in the playoffs and in the regular season, too. When you look at his three-point shooting, which I mentioned before for some of you guys coming in now, I think the key to this series is if we can match their three-point shooting. And I think if Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe are on the floor, I think we can totally match their three-point shooting. Kayland? All right, I think I got it right there. Adriel, right? Sorry, I'm horrible with names, guys. All right, I'm horrible with names. We can totally win both games. I believe in our team. I think so too. I think we can as well. Not like I mentioned too. What are the odds PJ Washington and Tim Hardaway Jr. give us 46 combined tonight? What are the odds that happens again? That's my thing. What's the odd that happens again? It's very unlikely that we see Tim Hardaway Jr. go ballistic from behind the arc again. PJ Washington, he could for sure give us 20 again, I feel like. Almost 30 though, I don't see that happening this game again. I don't. It was a legacy game. That's what it was. It's just one of those things. Kyrie hasn't been playing that well either. We've been guarding him well. We've been playing against him well. It's one of those things I just feel like if we can somehow lock down Luka, who's still has a knee injury, I feel like that knee's still bugging him. As I'm watching him more right now, he's kind of not really hobbling around, but you can tell he's favoring one leg over the other. It's one of those things I feel like if we keep doing defensively what we can, because you got to keep in mind, even though they went 50% from behind the arc in this last game, we actually shot the ball better from the field. It's just our three-point shots weren't going down. That was the only thing that killed us that game. Three-point shots weren't there. If we just made, realistically, you look at it, we made five more of our three-point shots, we win by, what was it? Doing math, hold on. We won by 6 that game. We made 5 of the, 20 shots we missed from behind the arc. So it's just a slight adjustment. I'm not worried. I'm really not that worried about it. It's just, as long as our three-point shooting is there like it has been, where because we're a 40% team from behind the arc. Our team's shooting 50, 40, 90 splits this year. We're one of the most efficient teams in the league, and last night it was just one of those fluke games, and we have it every, 5, 10 games or so. Every team has those kinds of games. It's just, last night was ours. I'm glad we got it out of the way early in the series, and we have it, it probably won't happen again this series, I feel like. Adriel, PJ Washington turns into prime Curry. We have to go aggressive on him and try to make him foul out. Yeah. He fouled out last game too. And that's kind of when we started going a little bit of run. And then at the end, you can kind of tell we were forcing some shots just because it was that point in the game. It was that point in the game where you kind of had to put shots up and hope they go in. And so, like I said, though, I don't see that happening again. I don't. Luka went off in the first quarter. He did. And so we kind of put all our focus on him, and that allowed all their role players outside to kind of have these open shots. So my thing is, like I said, even though Dort is our best defender by far, I don't think he should be guarding Luka. I think Dort plays well against these guys that like to go fast and play aggressive because he plays aggressive back. However, Luka plays slow. He plays like Larry Bird. He's just a slow guy. He plays that 1970s, 1980s style of basketball where you're kind of going through the motions and then fade away on one leg. he plays well like that, and when we have that going on, I feel like a better defender would be putting like J-Dub on him where he just has long arms. He has long arms. He has that, like I said before, he has those go-go gadget arms. So I feel like that's what we should do for Luka, and then put Dort on Kyrie, and then like SGA on PJ Washington. I think we're fine defensively, and we can win this game by 10, 15 plus. And so that's kind of what I have going on for us. I think that's the best way to win this game. And so, yeah, we're a few minutes from game time now. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the graphic. That way we do have it. That way we have it, guys. There we go. And if it's not looking fine during the game, I'll go back, adjust it a little bit. We'll look at it. Just let me, I'm looking at it too, so I'll see. We got some more comments coming in now. Opinions on Giddey starting and if he should have any minutes restrictions. So he's for sure starting is what I'm saying. So that's what it seems like. He's for sure starting now. Stream's lagging in a little bit, I think. We'll see. It says I have excellent connection, but it doesn't seem like that. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough because I don't know if you guys can see. I got a Giddey jersey in the back. When he was drafted this team, everyone said he was going to be a bust. We don't know why would they draft him with the 6th pick overall when there are better options. Blah 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 blah. I'm fine with Giddey being on the team. I thought he had a lot of upside and potential when we drafted him. And it's one of those things where I'm like, it's fine. But the thing is, I just think he would benefit more in this series, and he would actually play better coming off the bench for us. That's my standpoint on it. I just think, personally, what I see from him playing, he would do better coming off the bench and being, a 6th or 7th man for us going against that Dallas second string as well. They're, bottom 3 guys coming off the bench there. They're 6, 7, and 8 guys. And so, but minute restrictions, I think it comes down to if his IQ is doing well on the floor. That's what I think. If his IQ is doing well off the floor, hey, then I'm fine with it. I'm fine if he's making the right pass, if he's making the right plays defensively, if he's doing fine. I'm fine with him. Give him 24 minutes this game. But I feel like his minutes restrictions, it's going to be based off of his confidence on the floor, not only that, but also just his, IQ, how he's handling himself on the floor. If he's finding the right pass to make, if he's finding the right play to make there. So if he's clearly, stuck in his own head again, I feel like we will, not really see much of Giddey. And we'll see more of Aaron Wiggins or J-Will. Yeah, we also didn't get J-Dub fourth quarter takeover like usual. Yeah, that's another thing. J-Dub didn't have a fourth quarter like he usually does. But then again, Kyrie didn't have a second half like he usually does. Yeah, so that's my thing too, is there were a bunch of stuff that could have went both ways for both teams last game. And so it's just one of those things. Live was lagging for me. Yeah, I know. We're trying to get it figured out, man. Voice crack. Hey-o! We're trying to get it figured out. I know. Like I mentioned before, we're on really, really, really bad school Wi-Fi here. It's probably being used a ton right now. It happens all the time when I'm trying to play live in the park on 2K or some COD, and my Wi-Fi is just horrible. So hopefully it gets better throughout the stream, like I said there. But hey, we live. As long as you guys can hear me, that's fine. Says it's healthy. Says it's just not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, blah, blah, blah. So such viewers will experience buffering. I think it'll be fine, guys. I'm going to work my best to go through it and everything, try to get it going, and see, what all we can do. And so I fear Kyrie Irving making those assists. Then Luka, everyone knows he'll get his points. I don't know. I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. Realistically, I see the game going, either team winning, by 5 or more points. I don't see, either team going double digits there. But, hey. We need to give Giddey a minutes to Muscala. Muscala's never had a bad game for us. Dude, don't stop. No. I love Moose, guys. I love Muscala. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong there. I love Muscala. But he should not be playing in the playoff, guys. I love him. I want him to get his ring with us. I do. He's a Thunder legend for crying out loud. But he's not a playoff guy. He's not a playoff guy for us. And so, hey, whatever. Phantom, dude. Do you have like a Mike Muscala Muse account or something? Is that what's going on here? Do you have a Mike Muscala Muse account? Just be honest with me, because I don't see it. I just don't like. Sure, he's probably better than Gordon Hayward, and I doubt we see much of Gordon Hayward rest in the playoffs either. But like realistically, I don't think he should be playing for us in the playoffs. Just being honest. I'd rather see Ousmane Dieng out there. I'd rather see Uz. I'd rather see Uz than Muscala, because we need some big body rebounding. And Muscala is a great three-point shooter. He's a great shooter. But I just don't think, he'd give us rebounding like Dieng would. And so if we're going to play anyone instead of like Hayward or someone, we need Dieng out there if it's going to come down between those two. Brother, what? What is going on here? Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I'll get it figured out here, guys. Well, I'll get this figured out. We'll get the stream going. It's buffering so bad. I know. We're going to get it figured out here. I'm going to get it figured out. Not receiving enough video. Brother, what? Brother, what? It's just gotta be the Wi-Fi I'm on, man. Being honest. You guys can enjoy my beautiful, beautiful hair for a minute once it gets back here. Just looking at my laptop, trying to get it figured out here. And so, keep reading your comments, though. Look, I'm gonna figure this out, man. Brother, what? I'm debating if I try to switch Wi-Fi networks here and see if that works better. I don't know, man. Because, like, brother, what? Oh, Lord. What did OKC send? Okay, them coming out. Yeah, figured. Man. Surely it works better. So, surely. We'll see. Guys, I'm trying to get this working. Hold on. Hey, are we back? It says excellent connection. Come on now. Come on now. Maybe. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Are we golden, Pony Boy? Are we golden, Pony Boy? We're not golden. I don't think we're golden. We're gonna push through, guys. We're gonna push through. We'll get this working. We'll get this working for sure. Game hasn't started yet, thankfully. It hasn't. So that's nice. But this is gonna work. I've got trust. I've got faith. I've got faith. Maybe here, maybe. I'm playing around right now. We're going to get this going. Like I said, thankfully, game hasn't started yet. I think it's just, where I'm at. The, server I have here going on. I'm going to, text our guy at Mavs Digest, see if he has any tips and tricks. But, anyways, only thing we need to do is tighten it up on D. Is the threes we give away. Yep, like I said earlier, you can tell we were kind of focusing on Luka the whole time, and that was allowing them to get a ton of wide open threes. And so I agree with you there that we just need to tighten up a little bit, guard the perimeter a little bit more, because we know they live and die by that three ball. Praying for your internet right now, bro. Dude, same. OKC win? Yup. 100%. This man knows ball. This man knows ball. Says my stream's healthy, but it doesn't look healthy. It doesn't look like it's going right. I'm texting Marcel over at Mavs Digest real quick, see if he has any tips. So we're going to figure this out. Game's about to start, though. And so I'll make sure, if you guys can at least hear me, that's awesome. That's great. And so we'll get it going. I'm also going to check it on my phone and see, how it's looking and how it's sounding. So there's that. You guys can at least hear me, which is nice. That's nice. You guys can at least hear me. It's just a matter of actually getting the stream running. So Josh Giddey's in the starting lineup. Their starting lineup is Luka, Kyrie, Derek Jones Jr., PJ Washington, and Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford can be a problem, I feel like. He can definitely be a problem for us, matching up with Chet, being physical down there. But, like I mentioned, I think the big thing is guarding that perimeter three-point shot a little bit more, a little bit better. So, yeah, no, I know, guys. This is I'm trying to get it figured out, guys. Don't worry. We're trying to. We're gonna try to get it going more. But tip-off just started, and we've got the tip. Dort's got the ball. Passes it out to J-Dub on the wing. Josh Giddey at the top of the key. Setting up this offense. Was trying to get it to Dub. Dub didn't see it, though. Now Chet Holmgren has the ball. Hand off to Dub. Dub driving in. Right side. Spins away. Kicks it out to the corner to Giddey. Giddey trying to drive baseline. Picks up his dribble short corner. Chet has it. Pump fake. Spin. Puts it up and hits the right iron. Miss. And looks like went out of bounds. And it's going to be Thunder basketball there. It's going to be Thunder basketball. Josh Giddey, the slob wizard, inbounding the basketball there. Now we see he gets it to Dub. Dub thought about taking that three-point shot. Holmgren going down low, up and over, misses it. Foul, though, going to the line, shooting to number 7, Chet, a.k.a. Cheddar, a.k.a. how I call him, Chet Linkrum. So, Chet at the line now with potential to get OKC their first bucket and points of the game here. Have you guys noticed that his free throw is kind of similar to how KD's was as well in OKC? like his whole routine, as the first one, back iron miss. Let's hope that's not a sign of how all our free throws are going to go this game. Still waiting on Marcel to see if he has any tips for us. Chet with the second free throw here. I don't know what Coach Daigneault's doing over there, squatting down. But he misses the second one as well. Misses the second one, so we're still at 0-0. Roll, and that's P.J. Washington going in for the slam to get Dallas the first lead of the game. Now Chet out on the left wing, hands it off to SGA, top of the key. SGA doing a signature between the legs. Dort has it now, right wing. Dort driving through, handoff to Chet, and Chet slams it down of his own. Responds with his own there to tie this game back up here in the first minute of play. Trying to update the score for you guys too, see? I'll also get this working for you guys. And there's a layup there by Gafford to give the Mavs the lead right back with 4-2. Now Chet has it, hands it off to Dort. Dort has a wide open three, takes it. Dort hits it. Give OKC their first lead of this game, 5-4. Dort looking good early on there with the three ball. As Luka puts up the floater up and in. That's a tough move. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. Luka's tough with it. Luka's tough with it, but J-Dub now has it. Gets out the corner to Giddey. Giddey takes the three-point shot and back iron miss. Glad to see him taking that shot, though. It wasn't even like a thought process. He instantly put it up, so that's nice to see there. Luka now has it, and as you can see there, he's guarded by J-Dub. And Dort's on Kyrie, which I really like, but they call a foul there on J-Dub. Trying to see what it's for. They won't show the replay of that. They'll show the replay of the last Luka bucket there, the floater on Dort. He's trying to draw a foul there, but Kyrie has it. He's guarded by Dub. And Derrick Jones Jr. rolling down. Gets met by Chet Holmgren at the rim. Blocking foul and one for the Mavs. So that's not great. Gonna be honest. It's not great, guys. You don't want to see that. Anyways. 8-5 now. Guys, I'm sorry that this, I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know. We're going to figure it out, though. We're figuring out together. Figuring out. It's the first stream. They get better as they go, right? And Derrick Jones Jr. hits the and-one free throw, making it 9-5 in just under 2 minutes of play here. Or 2 minutes of play gone so far. Chet with it. Thought about handing it off to J-Dub there. Gets it to Dort. Kicks it out to Chet. Chet, pump fake. Can't drive in. Luka tries going up on the pass. Hands it off to Holmgren. And it's a bad pass there. Gets away. Luka comes up with it. Now Luka guarded by Giddey. We'll see how this goes. Maybe, two guys that play, slower. Maybe that's a better, defensive matchup, as that three ball there by P.J. Washington is missed. He gets his own board, though, puts up the floater, and it goes in. 11-5. And Dallas starting off hot here. Reminiscent to how Game 2 went here on Thursday night. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Mavs. And guys, this stream... We'll see Giddey inbounding it. Kicks it out to Dort in the corner. Puts up the three. Won't go. Dub trying to get the rebound. Won't get it. If you're talking about my hair, man, I'm not 35. And, Luka airball. Completely misses that one. And did they call a foul? Surely not. Surely they didn't call a foul on that. Dort didn't even touch him. Surely not. Surely not. And they're going to look back at it. He didn't even touch him. He had space to land. Dort, or not Dort, Luka trying to draw a foul there by claiming he got in his landing space when he spread his legs out wide to try to get into Luka. So a little bit of foul baiting there. Not going to lie. Brother, what is up with this? Once again, guys, I apologize for this stream right now. Trying to get it all figured out. Trying to get it to run better here. But, little commercial break. They're going to look back at that foul. Give me some time, though, to mess around with the stream. Get it working well again. And so, we'll see. I'm going to mess around with settings as well here in OBS, see if that helps out at all. We'll get it working, though. We'll get it working. We'll get it working. We're going to play around. We're going to play around, see how things go here. Oh, Lord, what just happened now? What just happened now? We're back. Sorry. I'm trying to figure this out, but we're back with the game now. So he's there. Did they call a foul on that? They better not have. Right? They better not have called a foul on that one right there. They better not have. They did. Wow. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm going to be honest. I don't like that call. I don't. And he missed the first one. Ball don't lie. I'm going to guess they said, landing spot. But if you look at it, I was watching it, he spread out his legs to kind of draw that foul and everything. He almost finished in a split. It's a little bit of foul baiting, if I say so. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Anyways, he makes 2 of 3 there. 13-5 now. As Giddey now has it, hands it off to Chet Holmgren. Chet, guarded tightly by Gafford. Now SGA now has it. Screen by Chet. SGA out on the wing, guarded by Gafford. Step back, fade, 2-point, good there from the elbow, making it 13-7, 6-point game now. Now Kyrie has it, guarded by Dub, out on the right wing, gets it down low. I think that's PJ Washington, guarded by Giddey, and that's just child's play for PJ. So that's an easy 2 points for him, just backing him down low in the paint. Shai has it. Guarded tightly by P.J. Washington. Giddey in the corner. Pass was not really the greatest. Almost went out of bounds. Giddey with the layup and goes for him, making it 59. Giddey's on the board now, and that's a good start for him after missing that first three, but just barely missing it earlier on. Luka, pump fake, step in, and they're going to call travel on Luka. Turnover. Thunder basketball. Luka can't believe it. He's in disbelief. We got a replay here. We're going to see. And yeah, that's a travel. That's a travel. He changed his pivot foot. And so, not like, sometimes you can miss that very easily, but ref's got that one right there. Giddey now has it. Hands it off to Chet. Screen by Giddey. SGA trying to drive in right side. Gets it to Chet. Dort in the corner. Pump fake. Got Luka flying. Wide open. 3-ball. Dort. And won't go. I'm going to put that one back in the holster there. You guys would have saw me almost do a 3-point bow and arrow there. But, stream is being what it is right now. Then there is an illegal screen there called, I don't know who is on, whoever number 2 of the Mavs is. I'm not the greatest with Mavs players. But they made a substitution. Giddey! Floater! He's up to 4 points now. Man that we've been talking about, saying that he needs to play better, who could have been benched today, but he's already up to 4 for this OKC team. Tipped that pass away as well. And I can't tell if Chet got a piece of that, but the Mavs missed down low in the layup. Giddey now has it. Trying to drive through. Hands it off to SGA. SGA guarded tightly by Kyrie Irving. Kyrie has surprisingly good defense. People often forget about that. Giddey wide open in the corner. Hit that. Oh my gosh. So Giddey's 3-point shot not falling. However, he is getting a few buckets to go here for us, which is nice to see. He has confidence. He's not afraid to take these shots right now. And met at the rim, Chet Holmgren. Looks like he swatted away that ball there by Derrick Jones Jr. Luka Doncic floater up, front iron miss. Gets his own miss though. Misses again. SGA with the rebound. Thunder got some momentum going on here now. Chet Holmgren, 3-ball, lets it fly. Won't go either. So a lot of missed 3-point shots here by the Thunder so far. Don't think we've made a single one yet, if I'm being honest. I think we may have hit one with Dort. Ball gets tipped away there, or it's a kick ball. It's going to remain Mavericks basketball. So we have 5:47 left, and the Thunder make their first subs of the game. J. Will coming in for Chet, and Aaron Wiggins coming in for Josh Giddey. Aaron Wiggins, the man who saved basketball, still out there saving basketball. So I'm texting my box now, see if he what he wants us to do with the stream since it's been so poorly. I'm glad you guys can still hear me, though. So that's great. But Kyrie Irving has it. Hands it off to P.J. Washington. He takes a 3-point shot, and it's good. P.J. Washington gets it to go. Hopefully he's not on fire like he was last game. It's 18-11 now. Mavs with the lead. He's already up to 9, which is not a great sign for us. J. Will going down low. Gets fouled. Can't convert with the and one, though. So P.J. Washington already off to a hot start here. That's a player who had a great game last time. And I said, ain't no way he scores 29 like he did already, in the last game. But he's already up to 9, which could spell trouble for this Thunder team. So J. Will now has it, and first free throw is good there from him. 18-12, 6-point game. And he makes the second one there. Goes 2 of 2 at the line that time. Making it 18-13, 5-point game. Cason Wallace subbed in. Think he came in there for Dort. As Kyrie now has it, trying to drive in. Floater off his back leg. Miss. Rebound by Dub. Dub pushing it down to Cason Wallace. And pass was led a little bit too much there. Goes out of bounds. So something I've been noticing so far in the starting minutes of this game is that we're just kind of making some bad passes, making some costly passes that should lead to buckets on the other end of the floor, but they don't. And speaking of costly passes, that ball was almost turned over there by Kyrie Irving. 3-point in the corner by Green, miss, but they get the rebound there. Puts it up, actually passes it number 2 to Derek Lively. Now P.J. Washington, 3-point shot won't go. Lively with the board. As you can see here, this small ball lineup does not do well on the offensive boards here, as they got 4 offensive boards there in that little series, in that offensive set, which is not great for this Thunder team. So here comes SGA driving in, and looks like he got fouled going up there. He's going to go to the line shooting 2. So SGA puts up the first free throw. It's good. Guys, it's looking like I might restart this stream, see how it goes. Because this isn't looking great for us. Because on here it shows 13-15. But it is 20-14 right now. SGA taking his second free throw here. Up and in. 20-15. 5-point game here. Now Kyrie Irving's going to take it down for the Mavericks. For the few of y'all that are still staying here and listening with this poor streaming quality right now that I have going on, as Kyrie Irving puts up the floater, it's good. 22-15. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for that. I'm trying to figure out, guys, talking to my boss, talking to a few other people that know about this stuff, see what I should do. As SGA has it, kicks it out to J. Will, top of the key. Trying to drive in, spins around, almost loses ball. Aaron Wiggins now has it, driving right side. Little bit of a circus shot there, miss. As here comes Kyrie Irving now. No, it looks like it's Josh Green with the ball. No, that's not Josh Green. Is that Exum? Josh Green now has it. They look similar on the court there. Gafford trying to drive in, loses the ball. So fight for it down low. And J. Will and Gafford hit the deck. Dub comes away with it. He's going to take it himself now going down the court. Gets it to J. Will top of the key. Now SGA right wing. SGA guarded by P.J. Washington. Driving right side. Has the shot. Gets it down low. But Cason Wallace now in the corner. Takes 3 ball. Won't go. So here's something that's been going on. We're missing our 3-point shots, which is not great. As costly pass. Goes out of bounds. Looks like it hit Cason Wallace there at the end of the play. So it's going to be Mavericks basketball. But as you can see there, we're not hitting our 3-point shots, which isn't great. That's not great right now. Not great for us. But we'll get better. We'll get better with it. We'll get better. Now Daniel Gafford has it on the inbound. Gets it to Kyrie. He's guarded by Cason Wallace. Puts up the mid-range J, and that goes. Guarded tightly by Cason Wallace, but the defense didn't affect him. And now it's a 24-15 lead for the Mavs. They're up by 9. SGA trying to take it down. Getting some nice screens there by J. Will. SGA guarded by Exum, it seems. Spin move, fade away by SGA, rolls around, won't fall for the Thunder. So a lot of our shots here haven't been falling for us, which is not great. Now Kyrie has it, once again guarded by Cason. Derek Jones Jr. lets it fly, miss. SGA with a nice defense there. As now here comes SGA. Trying to get something going here for this Thunder team. They need a bucket, and he delivers, gives them one. 24-17. SGA keeping this Thunder team alive at the moment. Now here come the Mavs. Josh Green has it, trying to drive in. Push off, And that's going to be an offensive foul. Isaiah Joe hits the deck hard. It's going to be Thunder basketball opportunity to come away with a nice little bucket here. Trying to get a three-point shot. So there's going to be a timeout. And you know what this timeout means? It gives me a perfect opportunity to figure out this stream a little bit more. We're going to figure this out, guys. We're gonna figure it out. So anyways, like I mentioned here, we got minute 42 left here in this first quarter of play. It's 24-17. Offensive foul just called there on Josh Green. Isaiah Joe hitting the deck hard. Something I've noticed here lately, at the start of this game, I mentioned it before, three-point shooting. Three-point shots are not falling down here for the Thunder. We're going to check out the box score real quick for you guys. See how our shooting is going right now. We're 1 of 7 from behind the arc to start this game. But the Mavs are also 1 of 5 from behind the arc to start. So both teams really, three-point shots aren't falling. But what is nice is we have SGA starting off hot here. Starting off nice. 2 of 3 from the field, 6 points. Josh Giddey as well. 2 of 4. It's nice to see him taking some shots. It's always great to see Josh Giddey doing that. Nice to see him. But, like I mentioned before, Josh Giddey needs to get going for us here. Needs to get going. We need him to actually start playing well again. Chet Holmgren, not having the greatest time out there so far. J-Dub hasn't taken a shot yet this game. He hasn't. Not a single shot yet from Dub, which kind of surprised me. I figured he would have taken 2 or 3 by now. Try to get a few points going. Dort, he's 1 of 3 from behind the arc. He's our only three-point shot made here with 3 points. Also has a foul here, but he has an assist. So we're waiting to come back here. Now for the Mavs. PJ Washington. What the heck?